what happened to Sony Picture Animations? Like, seriously, what the heck happened with them? Welcome to You Watch That. I'm Ivy, she's Theo. Today we're gonna talk about K-pop Demon Hunters. We finally upload a new video after so much time. I
That's
actually
crazy.
even forgot what we did last time and when we did it.
Yeah. We haven't
It's
watched
like,
movies in a while.
yeah, we just didn't have time. I think
I think we saw Sinners, but we
uh,
didn't talk about it.
Until Dawn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The last movie
It's
we
been a
actually
while.
watched was Until Dawn, and then at a random night, I think we watched Sinners, as you said,
Mm,
but we didn't talk about it.
yeah.
But this one, it's about K-pop Demon Hunters, so here we are. We actually did some reactions for the other channel that are gonna be on
Mm,
tomorrow of this video.
yeah.
Uh,
We saw two of the songs before the movie.
yeah, we watched what was the name? Golden
Golden and How It's Done.
yeah, and
Yeah.
how it's done. In the other order.
Yes.
We watch How It's Done and then Golden.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, we wanted to watch K-pop Demon Hunters because Tio told me about the movie a long time ago. I think when it
When it
launched.
came out, yeah.
Yeah,
But we didn't.
we didn't. And after we saw after we did the reaction to the songs, we were like, okay, we're gonna watch it
Yeah.
today because we need to watch
Mm.
it. It seems really really cool, and we're gonna
Mhm,
miss
mhm.
something about it. And oh boy. Okay, I don't know. We're gonna have spoilers.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's already a month old,
Yeah,
something like
you've
that.
probably seen
So
it.
if you didn't watch the movie, go
Go
watch
watch
it
it.
and then come back here because we're
Mhm.
gonna have spoilers. So yeah, we're gonna just discuss about the movie casually. We don't gonna do a perfect review or stuff like that. So don't expect that.
Yeah, like I'm not a critic.
Yeah, we're not critics. We're just gonna talk about our experience with the movie. So yeah, I don't know. First of all, did you enjoyed it or no? I mean, it was something that you expected the movie to be something different and it wasn't, or did you had another expectations for it, or
My short answer is like no, it was what I expected, but I liked it. The thing is because I'm on Twitter on the art side of Twitter and like I already saw a bunch of fan art and even a little bit of spoilers I guess before seeing it, so I kind of knew spoiler alert that Rumi is a half demon or something, that she has
okay?
patterns, but that didn't take away from the movie and it was like how I expected, like she was hiding it and she revealed it and yeah, so on. Like it
Yeah.
is a feel good movie with a happy ending, basically.
Okay, it's basically funny because yeah, you're on the art side of Twitter and stuff like that because you're also drawing, but like personally, I didn't see anything about the movie.
My feed
I-
was full.
No, only thing I saw, you gave me the trailer that I didn't even watch. And then I saw the reactions that we did. I mean, the songs that we
The
did to
music
it.
video,
But
yeah.
in rest, I didn't hear anything, any discussion
Mhm,
on Reddit or stuff like that.
mhm.
Nothing. I didn't see anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think because it's an animation and it's like it's a good animation and it's kind of, I don't know, geared towards younger people and maybe even more towards women. I think it's not gonna be like everywhere, maybe not so popular on
Yeah,
Reddit, but it
I
was
mean,
pretty popular on Twitter to
I
talk about.
I don't I don't really agree that it was targeted towards women. I mean, sure, it was
Like
a
slightly, I guess.
yeah, okay, slightly, sure, for sure, I can agree with that. But in rest, I think the message was basically don't hide what you
Yeah,
are,
like no,
stuff like
it's
that.
for everyone.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
basically for everyone
Yeah, I'm not
and
trying to say
friendship
it's
and stuff
like
like that. But
exclusive, but it might appeal to women more, like
oh
at
yeah,
first
yeah,
glance,
okay,
because obviously it's
sure.
girls and K-pop and whatever.
Uh, yeah.
That's fun.
Personally, when the movie after I saw the music videos, I was like sure that it's gonna be super basic plot
Mm,
with a love story that's gonna end in love and stuff like that.
hmm.
But to be honest, I mean the plot is simple. It's basically friendship fights against
Hmm.
evil,
Yeah.
whatever. That's not the point. But the movie was so well written,
Yeah, it's done really well.
and I expected like two different endings, and I got something else. I mean, no, the ending that the girls kill the demon and seal them away or stuff like that. But I
Yeah, like
expected things to go
yeah,
differently.
exactly. Like when they said they have to like seal the honeymoon and make it golden and whatever, I knew they were gonna achieve that.
Yeah,
But like the way they got there was actually really
yeah,
nice to watch.
exactly. It was nice to watch, and it got me by surprise by two different things because I
And even
expected
the love
things to
story
end up. Yeah,
between Rumi and Jinu, when it started, I was kind of like, okay,
yeah,
it's kind of
yeah,
obvious.
yeah.
But actually, actually, I think it's a good love story. I'm not like a huge fan of romance movies,
I
especially
hate romance.
tragic love stories. I can tolerate them sometimes, but I think in here it was done pretty well. Like
Yeah,
it didn't put me off.
usually, if you know me already or not, I hate dramas and I hate romance with all my heart because I don't know, they're always very. It's so easy to tell that they're gonna end in a
They use
certain way.
the tropes. They are
Yeah,
very
yeah,
trope heavy. Yeah.
they're very trope heavy.
Hmm.
But this one, yeah, took me by surprise, and I really enjoyed the whole
Hmm.
writing of the movie. I enjoyed that they had really good comedic timings.
Yeah. Yeah. It was really funny,
I
actually.
think they break down the silence basically or the mm, tense moments with comedic
Hmm.
timings very well
Hmm.
in the movie, especially the cat. I didn't expect it to be obsessed with the objects.
Yeah, it was so cute. The cat and the crow.
Yeah,
And like they didn't even explain them properly, which I love
yeah,
that.
yeah. I
We
also love
didn't get
that.
like a backstory like, oh, this is my, I don't know, demon cat, whatever. He just talked about the hat and that's
Yeah,
it. Like
exactly.
amazing.
That's what I love about those characters because, and also about the whole movie in a way, because they didn't go that deep into the backstories.
Yeah, they didn't explain stuff that doesn't need to be
Because
explained.
sometimes, I mean, not sometimes, but lately, I've seen TV series or movies that they, when they go into backstories, they really go deep into them, and they're like 25% of the
Hmm.
movie or stuff like
Yeah.
that is backstory, and it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you're right.
okay, but hey.
Yeah, it's nice to have some explanation,
Yes,
but it
exactly.
gets to a
But
point
it's
where
like,
it's too much.
yeah, just give me the important stuff. I
Hmm.
don't want to be.
Yeah.
I don't want to see the whole childhood and
Yeah.
traumas and
Yeah.
whatever. Just give me
Yeah,
the.
like that's actually what I was thinking. So we have three female characters, but obviously Rumi is like the main one, and we
Mhm.
got more of her
Yeah.
backstory because obviously it was more dramatic with her mom and everything. But with the other two girls, we still got some backstory, and I think it was the perfect
Yeah,
amount. Like I got
exactly.
their personalities, I even understood like their traumas,
Yeah,
even though it was
exactly.
super
Yeah,
short. It
yeah.
was
It
really
was
well
very
done.
short and it was like scattered around the movie. It
Yeah.
wasn't in a one scene, and
Yeah,
that
it
was it.
wasn't like, oh, here's 30 minutes about
Mhm.
Mira's family.
Yeah,
Like I got
exactly.
it from what they showed.
Yeah, exactly. And I also hate in movies when they do that kind of stuff and they're gonna be like, okay, she has trauma, and then they pan out in the past and they're gonna show us like 10 minutes of all.
Yeah, and
No,
it's
it
like
wasn't like
super
that.
dramatic and
Yeah,
whatever.
it wasn't like that. It was very closely. It was like, I don't know if she had problems with her parents because of
Mhm.
her temper, and she
Yeah.
basically just said that we didn't got past moments for
Mhm.
10 minutes.
Yeah, and like we
So
got it.
okay, I got it. It's enough.
Yeah, it was perfect enough to
Yeah, okay,
understand.
I really like
Mhm.
that. I also love that the movie didn't they explained how the huntress are, and what they are
Yeah.
in like 5 minutes or
Yeah,
less.
immediately. Like I think it
It start
starts with that.
Yeah, I think it
And
starts with
like
that. It
you get
starts
it.
with there's these girls that they, with their music,
Then yeah, and there's always
they
three.
gather
Yeah.
people around, they
Mhm.
make them I don't know, harmony with each other or
Yeah.
whatever, and they put the veil, and
Yeah.
at some point it gets golden when everyone is
Yeah,
gathered and
exactly.
so on.
I actually liked that they presented like a few different times, in the
Yeah,
past.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you had the ancient huntresses like in the 60s, in the 80s.
yeah,
It was
because
cute.
basically every generation
Hmm.
has this
A
trio.
trio, yeah.
I at first I didn't really enjoy when the boy band appeared.
I'm gonna say something. I absolutely hate the song Soda Pop or whatever. Like
Yeah, no,
it's
that one,
just
it's
it's
yeah.
not appealing to me at all. But I feel like it presents like the different styles of K-pop well
Uh-huh.
because I've seen some like there's like the cool Huntrick style of K-pop, which is like I guess like Blackpink inspired or whatever. And then with boy bands, I've seen this like really colorful type of music which I don't really like. But I mean, it's a good representation of what's out there,
Yeah,
even though it's not appealing to me.
I think the soda pop was basically that type of song that it's pumping everywhere just to be catchy,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that was the perfect representation for it. But
But
yeah, I
it
also
makes
didn't like it.
sense since they are demons and they're trying to lure people in.
Mhm.
Like they just made something extremely
Yeah,
catchy.
yeah. But I didn't like, not because of that song especially. I didn't like the fact that they used that. I mean, I don't even think it's a trope, but it's a thing with the K-pop bands where everyone is obsessed with how they look and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I mean, even the girls were like, "Oh my god, this guy has corn abs. I don't even know what that means, to be honest.
I didn't get the corn joke as well, but it looked funny.
Yeah, and then the emo guy, and then whatever,
Yeah.
because that's how the boy bands there are, like
Yeah.
every
Yeah,
type
that
of
was
guy.
also my like first reaction. I was like, okay, and I think they look kind of weird.
Yeah,
like.
and I really thought that they're gonna go into this way more.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, please, because it's annoying. But they didn't. I mean,
Yeah,
they
they
used
didn't.
that for a few seconds
It
here
was
and
like
there, whatever.
their
But
first impact, basically, when they came out as a band. People were like, "Oh, they're hot and whatever," but after that, they didn't.
yeah,
keep
and then I
pushing.
actually enjoyed their addition and how they contribute to the story.
I
and so on.
actually like the boys' second song, like at the end when they're demons and everything. That's way cooler than Soda Pop.
Yeah, exactly. I enjoyed the plot when the lead singer of the boy band explained to Rumi, sorry, yeah, Yumi, because the cat from League, whatever, to Rumi, what he did in the past and why he's basically a demon.
Yeah, it was interesting because
and I didn't expect that twist.
He lied as well. Yeah,
he lied as well.
That was very interesting.
I didn't expect that twist because he felt remorse. And you could show that by the animation, basically. But then the main demon said, revealed to us the real story, and then okay, I didn't expect that. So
I like that.
Was cool for me.
And I think it was a cool way to not only show Genu's story, but he basically explained, like, I think how all demons were created. Like they were people that were kind of evil and they fell to the voices and so on. It was like a great way to present the demons.
Exactly. It was a great way to present how the demons are made. Again, without having such a long backstory.
Yeah, they didn't start like, oh, long ago there was a demon king and whatever.
Yeah, okay, I really enjoyed that. And this is where I expected the different ending. When I saw the story...
You expected Genu to be redeemed?
I expected him to be redeemed and fell in love with Rumi and have a happy life after or stuff like that.
I was thinking about that as well until he revealed that he lied, because then I knew it was going to be different. But that's actually why I love the love story in this so much. I think it was well made. It didn't end with like a cheesy, and they lived happily ever after and they got married and whatever. I think that like Genu's story arc was perfect. Even.
Yeah, exactly.
And
exactly.
I actually like that he died. He died at the perfect moment.
Yeah, he redeemed itself how it should have been, and not like, oh, now you're cured.
Because basically he was like evil and like 400 years old, and like he didn't really deserve to be super redeemed and have a perfect
he got what
life.
He deserved.
He's a bad character.
Yeah, because he was a bad character. He didn't do that for his family. He basically abandoned his family just so he can be rich or whatever.
Right. Yeah, and I think he went into Rumi's sword now, like his soul. He got a sword upgrade. So I mean, I guess he does live on.
Yes, but not in a
not
happy
in that
way.
Yeah.
If you from the characters, when we reacted to the music videos, we asked which character is your favorite just from the how it's done. Music video. And I said that it's Zoe because she had those daggers.
Yeah, and she
I
was
love the
rapping your
way she did
favorite
with
part.
the dagger, and she was rapping the favorite part. I mean, she was basically the rapper of the group.
They presented that in the movie.
And they presented that in the movie, and I'm like, okay, yeah.
And so you're still...
And I still like Zoe the most.
Yeah, I mean, she was cute. I still like Mira the most. I don't know. I like bad bitches, basically, like characters who are like that. Like she was a problem child. She was like, I know. It's just like that. She's kind of appealing to me. And I think that Rumi being the main character and having so much centered around her almost made me like her the least, which is kind of silly. Like, not that I dislike her, but I just liked Zoe and Mira more for some reason.
I don't know. Yeah, in a way, I understand what you're saying, but in other, I think the Rumi's main story, as she was the main character, was pretty basic. I mean,
if you strip it down, it's basically like the hero who's struggling and then
exactly, because
basically
the plot is super common in every animation or anime or whatever. They always struggle with something and they reveal the secret at the end, and wow, everyone is happy. But it was well written. It was really well written.
Like, but I just feel like in a way, Mira and Zoe had more personality than Rumi. That's what I felt like. Or maybe Rumi had like the type of personality that's not that appealing to me.
That's correctly, because Zoe was basically not necessarily shy, but she was
like more emotional and
more emotional and trying to please everyone. while the other one was very jumpy and short fused, as
Yeah.
she described
Yeah.
herself.
Meanwhile, Rumi was like
Rumi
more
was just
chill, like
chill,
she's
calm, and
driven.
was hidden inside her shell.
Yeah, exactly, because she was hiding so
Because
much, basically. Yeah,
but I
true.
mean that's her.
She's still
Yeah.
a very good character, and I like the story.
Uh, we were talking about the cat and the
Yes, and the crow.
bird.
Yeah,
I
so cute.
dude, those are my favorite pet characters that I saw in a long time because they were there very short moments.
Mhm.
They didn't follow the main character the whole movie, like in Disney movie when
Mhm.
they have the cute thing
The
that
sidekick, yeah. No, they showed up at the right times. Yeah.
The cat was inspired by the Alice in Wonderland cat. I think
Oh,
they had some
yeah, yeah, yeah.
similarities.
The big smile.
The
Yeah.
big smile, the fact that he goes into the portals
Mhm.
and whatever,
Yeah.
and I really enjoyed that.
Mhm.
And the crow, I don't know, he was like a normal crow, but then he had three eyes.
Yeah, and he was just like a silly guy.
It was like, yeah, and I love that he was silent.
Yeah. And, like, honestly, I think my favorite like funny moment was the thing with the why does the crow have a hat, and Ginu just said, well, it was for the cat and he steals it. Like that's such a
Yeah.
silly explanation, but it tells so much about the
Mine
pets.
was the fact that the cat was obsessive with
Putting things back.
putting
Yeah.
things back.
Yeah,
Like,
he
and
was so
always
cute. He was so cute. Like he didn't want
why?
to leave stuff on the
Yeah,
ground.
but
I
like
don't know. He
why? We
cares.
don't know. But he
Because usually cats are the opposite, right?
yeah, cats are the
So
opposite.
I guess because he's a demon, I don't know, he's like an opposite
Oh
cat.
yeah, he's a demon cat, so
He's doing the opposite of a
yeah.
cat. A cat would like knock your stuff over.
Um,
Yeah, they were amazing additions to the movie.
What I didn't enjoy with the Rumi's voice was that she got that sore throat or whatever,
Yeah.
and I thought it's gonna be a cold.
Mm.
I mean, it sounded like a cold, but obviously it was not.
Yeah.
And they went with all that friendship bullshit that it wasn't the perfect song, and that's why she couldn't sing it then, because in a way she was still lying to her friends about her marks.
Yeah.
And I think that was and the more she accepted herself,
Yeah.
then her voice
Yeah,
came back.
yeah,
Basically.
I know what you mean.
But it turns out that it was okay. But when the throat was bad, I thought it's gonna again a bad ending for my thing. I just thought it's gonna be, oh, okay, I reveal who I am to them and they're gonna accept me, and okay, that my voice is okay.
Yeah,
But
I know
her
what
voice
you mean.
healed the more she accepted herself.
Yeah.
Which
I also thought that maybe, like, you're right, that maybe it's actually too late now almost, and her voice is getting damaged by the demon marks and stuff, and like she needs to reveal herself like now or it's over. But yeah, you're right. I thought it was like almost a little silly, but like it fits the movie. It's like when she told Ginu, like, oh, my voice is getting better when I'm talking to you, like, okay.
Yeah, because basically she was starting to understand her
to understand her nature,
side,
of
her
course.
nature and so on. Yeah.
I think, yeah, you're right. That was the only bit of the movie I thought was a little silly, but it works.
The Rumi and Jinu, I really enjoyed their duo song.
Yeah, I like that. I actually wanted to talk about it. I'm glad you brought it up. It was a great song.
We didn't react to it. I think now it's kind of too late.
I think if we reacted before, it would reveal too much.
Yeah, it would. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe
I chose those two songs, that the first song's the Golden, because it was the most popular one that I saw, basically, and the first one because that's the first one that appeared to me.
Okay.
I didn't choose it because it's whatever or whatever.
I also really like their song together. I liked how they had a lot of metaphors that are common in like love songs, where they're like, oh, you make the voices in my head go quiet and whatever, but they were literal here, like they actually happened. That was so nice.
That's what I liked as well. And that's why I thought they're gonna end up together and so on. And I also thought that that's gonna be the song that's gonna put the golden veil.
Oh yeah, if they did go for that route, it would have been interesting, because basically a demon is contributing to that song. Yeah, that could have been a path to take, sure.
That's why I thought that's gonna be interesting, because it's gonna be not the trio of the Huntress, but the lead singer of the demon with the lead singer of
but I think I would have disliked that actually, because it has to be the girls together, because like,
personally I would have loved if they would do collab song
Oh,
with the
yeah,
demons
yeah.
somehow, I would have liked that.
Yeah, that would have been
But
interesting, but the problem is that
yeah,
only Jinu was like a
yeah,
character, like the other
that,
guys were
yeah,
just
exactly.
there.
Basically, just Gino. I mean, they could have included just Gino, but
Yeah,
it
I
wouldn't
know.
fit the same thing because
Yeah.
Gino was perfect only with Rumi
Hmm.
into that
Yeah.
regards of the
Yeah,
song
I
and so
think
on.
that
So
would have
yeah,
been an okay path to take if Jinu wasn't lying. Like if he actually
exactly.
regretted
Yeah, yeah,
and he
yeah.
was kind of slightly a
And
good guy.
his first
Yeah.
backstory was actually real,
Yeah. But since
but
he was a bad guy, like through and through, like I think it's perfect.
yeah. I also hate about Rumi that she didn't tell her friends. That's the plot of the movie,
Yeah.
and that's what made the movie.
Yeah.
But I think this is the only downside I have with the movie because it's a forced plot.
Yeah,
Because they
it's a
were friends.
miscommunication
Yeah,
plot. Yeah.
exactly. They're friends for so long and so on. They would have understand
Yeah,
the
but
marks on her.
that's the thing. That was like the bad influence from her aunt
Yeah, exactly.
or her protector.
Yeah,
I don't
because
remember.
yeah, and I also
Mm.
don't like her protector because she was very stupid
Yeah, I
to.
mean she was the real bad guy
Yeah,
here.
she
Yeah, of
forced her
course.
to
Hide herself.
hide herself,
Yeah.
and even Rumi said that
Mm-hmm.
somewhere at the end that
Mm-hmm.
her aunt said something like, uh, "I learned to accept you," and blah blah
Yeah,
blah,
but he
and Rumi
didn't.
said, "No, you didn't accept
Mm.
me. You made me hide," and blah
Yeah,
blah
and
blah.
her
So
aunt was
yeah,
still like going, no, we can still hide this. We can still
yeah,
hide
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like, yeah, that was like.
So her aunt was a piece of shit, basically.
And I think that once again, the plot with between Rumi and her aunt was very well made. Like, you got this sense of like
Yeah,
childhood trauma and like mommy issues basically so
exactly.
quickly. Like, they presented it so well, and
Yeah,
it's yeah.
and that's why what I hate about Rumi hiding her marks, it's what made the movie actually better and not
Mhm.
have the shitty plot just to be the
Yeah, yeah,
plot.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
basically Rumi was traumatized by
Yeah,
her aunt.
exactly,
So
exactly.
yeah,
Hmm.
it works.
Oh, speaking about songs, I liked when they used the song Takedown. Instead of like using it against the boys, the demons used it
Yes,
against Rumi. That
yes,
was like
yes,
brilliant.
yes. Okay, yeah. Um, they trying they were trying to make the diss song for the boys,
Hmm.
and Rumi
Was
was
kind of
didn't
not happy about the
she
whole
didn't feel it.
hatred stuff.
Yeah,
She was changing. Yeah.
but that was because she knew the fake story about Gino.
Yeah. Yeah, that
But
was when she was just starting to feel empathy for demons and
yeah,
Jinu.
but then at the
Yeah.
end,
That was amazing how they
it was
used it.
amazing how
I
to use it.
actually thought they were gonna scrap the song like for real because they said, okay,
Mhm.
we're gonna sing gold and we're not gonna sing takedown and
Yeah, me
whatever.
too. And then they started to singing, and it was actually
Directed towards
the two
Rumi. Yeah.
demons, these guys, the Zoe and the other girl, and
Yeah.
singing with
Yeah.
Rumi
That was
and
actually
revealing her marks on the stage.
yeah, that was actually brilliant the way they used that
Mhm.
song.
And the ending golden song, not the golden song, the ending song that actually put the golden veil was better than the golden song because it was it they basically made a song about their vulnerabilities
Oh
or who they
yeah,
are,
like
and they
actually
came
yeah.
together and
Hmm.
so on, and that's
Yeah,
what
I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
the golden
Mhm.
veil made, and I actually like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. The whole ending scene was actually great. Like from Rumi being like looking sort of evil and
Hmm, hmm.
scary to the boys having their like little demon song and then Rumi coming and having her song. Yeah, that
Yeah,
whole ending scene was
because
10 out of 10.
I thought the golden song is gonna be the one.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
actually said in our reaction, I
yeah,
said like, "Oh, I think this sounds like an ending song,"
yeah,
and then it
exactly.
wasn't.
But that wasn't the fit because Arumi was still lying about
Yeah,
herself,
yeah,
and in the
yeah.
song she was
She wasn't being
already,
true. Yeah,
yeah, she wasn't being true
exactly.
to herself. So yeah, it
Mm.
makes sense. So uh, back to our beginning. So what happened to Sony Picture Animations?
They popped off.
They popped off. I don't know. They in the
Hmm.
last years they became my favorite animation studio
Hmm.
in a way.
I mean, yeah, they're doing
Uh,
good stuff.
because yeah, I don't like Disney stuff. I just don't. I mean, they have another target audience. I don't
Yeah,
fit there. I
and
don't.
like I liked them as a kid, of course,
Yeah, of
but
course, I
now
enjoyed
it
them as a
feels
kid, but now I
stale.
don't know.
Like, when was the last time a Disney movie came out and everyone was actually like, "Oh my god, that's amazing"? They always get super criticized lately because they're
Yeah,
bland. I don't know.
I've heard that Pixar made some interesting movies, but I didn't watch
Okay,
because again, I don't think they're my. mm,
the target
I don't think
audience.
I'm
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the target audience, so I don't.
Mm.
I mean, I saw some trailers, but I wasn't feeling the movies. I
Yeah,
like,
they didn't like draw
maybe
me.
no, yeah, no, don't really care about them. But Sony Picture Animation had Spider-Man, which I grew up with, and the Spider-Verse was amazing. Even though I'm
Mm-hmm.
not a huge fan of that frame animations.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at first it was jarring to watch,
Mm-hmm.
but I adapted to it, and I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate the art. Make
Yeah,
them feel
it
like
was amazing.
a comic style animation or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer a smoother animation, but still, it's okay.
Okay.
I really love the. And now this,
Yeah, I like this
what?
because it was like they still had like that 3D smooth kind of style in here, but they did a lot of stylization with all the like the popcorn and the hearts and
Mm-hmm,
and the
mm-hmm.
expressions and everything. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very well made.
Also, I found I think today I found a nice detail about it. Someone was talking about it. That the girls are animated in 2 frames
Okay.
and the demons were in 1 frame because the
Whoa,
demons were
they're not quite
different
human. I get
there.
it. Oh,
And
I
then
didn't notice that.
Rumi, when she starts talking to Jinu and feel
Hmm.
herself or whatever, she starts being in 1 frame as
Oh,
well.
she's becoming more demon-like.
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. I
And
actually did not notice,
yeah,
but I love it.
I didn't even notice that it's 2 frame either, because you have to pause and just actually watch frame by frame to
Yeah.
notice that.
Yeah, it's not like a super obvious one. Like I'm thinking about in Arcane when they had that scene that was animated on 4 frames.
Yeah,
That was super
that was
obvious.
super
That I
obvious,
knew the
exactly.
change. Yeah, but here it's
But
like
here
yeah,
no, because it's
subtle,
like
subtle
basically
but nice.
it still feels smooth since it's
Mm-hmm.
2 frames.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty fast
Mm-hmm.
going, and it's not a huge difference between 2 and 1 frame.
Mm-hmm. Still, that's
But
really
yeah.
nice that they thought
hmm
about it.
So overall, I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, actually, very good.
If you didn't watch it, I mean, you should. But
Mm-hmm.
if you didn't watch it, I don't know why you're here, because there were a lot of spoilers.
Yeah, but you should watch it even if you think you don't like K-pop or you think you don't like
Yeah,
animations or
yeah.
whatever. Just give it a chance. It's really fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of K-pop. I really enjoy though K-pop, especially if they have those rap parts into
Mm-hmm.
it. I even talk about that in the reaction video we did.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoyed most of the songs here. I think the
Mm-hmm.
soundtrack was actually on
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, actually, the only one I wouldn't listen to is the Soda Pop one. But I
Yeah,
think
no, yeah,
there's a lot of people who still like that because it's their style.
yeah. Okay, so rate it out of 10.
9.
Okay, okay. I think I'm gonna give it an. I don't know. It's for me. It's between 8 and 9, and I think
Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna lean towards 8.
Sure.
Uh, there's still some tropes as we talk about it in it. The hiding part of the
Mm-hmm.
main character,
Yeah.
even if she's explained why she hide it and so on, that I thought it's pretty basic. But yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8 because it's a very well written movie overall.
Yeah, that's why I'm not giving it like a full 10 because yeah, there's like a few
hmm
plot moments that aren't perfect, but otherwise I found it like super enjoyable, so I don't
Yeah,
see a
no, it's super.
point.
It's a super good movie.
Mm.
Again, go watch it. Don't just stay out of it because it's animated or
Yeah.
it's K-pop.
Mm-hmm.
No, go watch it. It's very good. And that's what I think it's sad for some people, because they're not gonna watch this movie because it's animated, one,
Yeah.
and two, because it's K-pop.
Yeah, I know.
There's some
Yeah.
people that are not gonna watch this
There's a
because
lot
of
of
this
people
one.
that are like, "Oh, it's an animation. It's for kids." No, it's not.
It is for
Sure,
kids, but you
it's
can enjoy it as an adult
kids
as well.
can watch it, but it's not like made for 5-year-olds.
Yeah,
You can
okay.
enjoy it as an adult as well.
Yeah, you can enjoy it as an adult. Well, thank you for watching. Please go on the other channel if you wanna see our reaction to the Golden and
How it's done.
I don't know why I forgot the name of that's the song that I really enjoy
You
from the
forgot
and
the name of the
how
song
it's
and the
done.
name of Mira.
Yeah,
Welp.
go watch it there. As we said, we watched those songs before we watched the
Mm-hmm.
movie, so we have a genuine reaction to them. But yeah, uh, thank you for watching. What did you think about the movie? Tell us in the
Mm-hmm.
comments. What did you like? What you didn't enjoy? And how would you rate it out of 10? That's it for us, and see you next time.
Bye.